Ava's Accumulator is a sought-after item for any account, and unfortunately the task of achieving one on an Ironman account can seem, well, daunting, but not anymore. I'm going to give you a 200 IQ method to unlocking the Accumulator with very minimal requirements for your Ironman account. This is easily achievable. Along the way, you'll also be unlocking the fairy rings, which is again clutch to have for your account, but be warned, this is not a super quick method and will require some questing, but it's well worth it. Let's get into it. The hardest part for an Ironman account to achieve the Ava's Accumulator is to really get the mithril axe. Now, most Ironman accounts go to Blue Dragons to get their mithril axe, and that is a 50 IQ move. What us 200 IQ people do is go kill tree spirits. These have a common drop rate for mithril axes, but the only issue is that you'll need to unlock fairy rings. To unlock fairy rings, we needed to do Fairy Tale Part 1 and start Fairy Tale Part 2. Now, that in itself doesn't seem too hard, but one of the quest requirements for Fairy Tale Part 1 is the Lost City. And to do the Lost City, you need 31 crafting, which is a terrible skill for an Ironman account. But we have a method that most people don't think of. Here it is. We're going to get 31 crafting through only questing. And the quests that I'm about to show you in this list here have very minimal requirements, and all the requirements that they do have can be pretty easily achieved through questing or just some light training. It's not very difficult at all. Here's a list of some helpful quests that I did to get the requirements for the quests to get 31 crafting, if that makes sense. It's a little convoluted. I'll put all the quests you need to do down in the description below. Head over to the Ancient Literature, aka the RuneScape Wiki, and you'll be able to get these quests done in no time. Like I said, it's a little bit of a grind, but it's well worth it because you're going to unlock the fairy rings, you're going to get the Ava's Accumulator, you're going to be stacked. Now, I may have forgotten something in this guide here, so if I did, please leave a comment down below, or I'll modify the description if I realize it during the editing process, but just help everyone else out by leaving a comment down below, and while you're down there, why not just leave a like and a subscribe? It's not that difficult. It's free. It's free. Okay, so now that you have all this 31 crafting done, quafting, could you imagine if I actually just said that? So now you're going to need to get level 36 woodcutting for Lost City, but that's okay because you also need level 35 woodcutting for animal magnetism, if I'm not mistaken. So just go chop a couple trees down. It's not going to take too long, maybe a couple hours. Who cares? That's easy. That's easy stuff. We don't even complain about that type of stuff here. So you're going to do the Lost City. And then once you finish that, you're going to have to do like the Priest in Peril, and there's one other quest that you'll need to do the Fairy Tale Part 1. I forget that off the top of my head, but once you have those banged out, go start the Fairy Tale Part 1. Now, I'm going to suggest that you also do the Waterfall Quest before you even attempt to do Fairy Tale Part 1, because that Tinderfoot, or whatever his name is Tanglefoot, sorry, is a little bit of a tough character. You're going to have to kill him with magic secutars, and it takes a long while. It took me 27 minutes to do it, and I had only the Waterfall Quest, so if you have a little bit higher combat stats, that will help for sure. So once you have all that done, you have the Waterfall Quest done, you're going to kill Tanglefoot, you've unlocked the Fairy Tale Part 1, all you need to do is start Fairy Tale Part 2. You don't need to have any of the quest requirements. The quest requirements for that are pretty daunting, but just don't forget about them. Forget about it. Just start it. I think it's the second step in the quest guide. You unlock the fairy rings, and now you can go kill the tree spirits. The fairy ring code to get to the tree spirits in the Enchanted Valley are listed on the screen right here. Use that and go kill them. Now, I suggest bringing some fire runes, air runes, whatever you have to cast the Fire Strike spell. They're pretty weak to that, and it'll kill them very quickly, and you'll get your mithril axe in no time. I think I got mine in like 10 kill count, something like that. And along the way, you're going to get a lot of nature runes. You're going to have a chance for rune axe. You're going to get adamant axes. Their drop table is pretty clutch for Ironman accounts, so make sure you go do that. So that's all you need to do to get your mithril axe. Now, you'll notice that in the helpful quests, I put Holy Grail. That is because to do animal magnetism, you need level 31 prayer for an Ironman account. And I personally didn't feel like bearing a bunch of cow bones over and over, so if you want to do that, that's up to you. But for me, I decided to just do the Holy Grail, and that pretty much got me a 31 prayer rate away, if I'm not mistaken. So go do that, and then you're ready to go do Animal Magnetism. Now, I did do Ghost Ahoy to get the Ecto file. It's just a little bit quicker, but you don't need that. There's a fairy ring really close to the Ecto Functus, which you need to get the Ecto tokens for Animal Magnetism, but you don't need to do that. You have all the requirements, buddy. Go unlock that Ava's Accumulator. Congrats, you did it. You unlock the Ava's Accumulator, you unlock the Bone Crossbow or the Dorgish Crossbow, and you unlock the Fairy Rings. Your account is looking fantastic, and you're pretty much just getting started. That's the beauty of this method. You barely need any requirements. I did it super quick. I think I was like level 30 combat, all from questing pretty much, mind you. It's pretty awesome. You're going to need to do Slayer, but that's whatever. Just go do a little bit of Slayer. It's 19 Slayer for Animal Magnetism. So that's the lesson part for this video. Now I'm going to give you guys a very quick progress update for my account, just because it's been about almost 3 weeks since I gave you an update. So here are my current stats. We've been grinding. We have a lot of range experience now. We're level 51 range. Our Slayer's getting up there. We got level 43 prayer to have the overheads. We have 60 quest points. We're looking pretty fantastic, and our next goal here is to actually get full graceful, because I said I was going to do that last video and I just got distracted, but we do have 2 pieces so far. That's pretty good. And then I think after that, we're going to just keep on grinding out the quest to get the Barrels gloves, if I'm honest. We're going to go for that right away, because we're going to get some good quests. We're going to get some good skilling. We're going to get some good quests unlocks. We're going to have a great time, and those Barrel gloves are going to come in clutch in the future. All right, guys, that is all for this very quick video. I hope it was helpful for you. Make sure you go unlock that Ava's Accumulator. You need that right away for your account. You don't want to have to go pick up arrows all the time. That's just stupid. Now, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. I promise not to leave you hanging for 3 weeks again. Now, have a fantastic day. Hit that subscribe button. Have a great day. See you later.